Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. It's Tracy and to an open with me. I believe this one is my inside crochet. Won't know for sure until I get this outer one off because the address paper was obscuring the title. So here we go. Yes, it is indeed inside crochet. We've got a few free gifts in this one. So this one is my last of my subscription, so I do feel that I will renew it. So there's one free gift. Oh wow, it's extremely stiff, this plastic that they wrap it in. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be informed when there are new videos. So right, that's all we've got in there. I say all, there's couple of free gifts, which is not bad. Now I do apologise before I start. I can't find my glasses. I've got a feeling that they've fallen down behind a kind of sideboard. Very heavy, can't move it and can't see. So, well, can't see behind it. So if I'm Mrs. Magoo today, then just please bear with me. So this is what we've got. We've got the magazine itself with amigurumis and lots of patterns, and we've got the Christmas Crochet Toft, which is always good for some cute little bits and pieces, and we've got Peanuts, which obviously is Snoopy, Charlie Brown. So we'll start with a little leaflet of Peanuts then, as it's in my hand. I've got a feeling it's a big fold out pattern. There we go. So what we've got is a couple of Christmas stockings, one with Snoopy and one with Charlie Brown in. I believe that's Charlie Brown. Not that I used to watch it much back in the day. But you've got little bits of pieces of chart if you need those, and quite good instructions there. So yeah, that's not bad, is it? Like a little bit of Snoopy. And then we'll do that one at the end. We'll concentrate on the actual magazine first. Excuse me. So I'm going to move this down a smidge. There we go, so we can get most of it in. What have we got in this magazine? So I'm going to have to pull it a bit close because, as I say, I've lost my glasses. We've got fun family hats, last minute gift ideas, makes under £10. Bring it closer. Super chunky basket, children's Christmas jumper. We've got obviously 4 creative blankets there. There's one. We've got this pullover. We've got some amigurumis, Christmas shopping sorted, step-by-step guides, expert advice and more. And we've got stylish accessories, 46 patterns that you will love. And of course, always bits and bobs from Bella Coco as well, if you like Sarah Jane. Right, so we'll move swiftly on because I never bother with the welcomey bits. So these are some of the patterns that we've got in there. We've got this kind of festive looking little cardigan. I think, is that a throw? Try 3 issues for £6. That's not a bad deal if anybody wants to have a go at that. I like this. Look at that big fat robin. It's kind of cute. And we've got another little festive sort of scarf and a little amigurumi mouse. So I can't read those, they're too small anyway without the specs, plus it'd be boring if I read them. So what's new? Sweet crochet animals. These are the yarns, patterns, books and tidbits of woolly wonder that will make your what? Morning? Month. Look like morning. I told you, Mrs. Magoo. So we got lots of sweet amigurumi animals, but I don't think that's in this magazine. I think it's little places that they can send you to find them. So we'll move on because I never really look at those. That's cute. I made something similar once before to that. That's really, really cute. I haven't made a flat hat for a long time. I used to make loads of them for everybody, but I've not actually done one all the time I've had my channel. The King Cole Advent Cowl. That's kind of sweet, isn't it? Okay. Your makes. People have been sending in their bits and bobs. That's a very nice Paddington bear there. So we go with the Wild Woods wrap, and that is absolutely pretty, isn't it? Lovely yarn. That's probably cakes that come out like that. What's it made with? Can we see? Make this beautiful wrap with one of our favourite merino blend yarns. So, but what is it? About the yarn. There we go. Oh, I can't really get that part. Can if I do this. About the yarn. Try not to knock the camera over. No, can't see it without my glasses. No doubt you lot can. It's just me. Anyway, that's a pretty wrap. I quite like that one. Although I'm not really keen on ones that hang in points, as you all know. So we've got the candy cane stripe blanket. Now that is nice but busy for me. I'm not really keen on ultra busy patterns. I like maybe if they broke it up a bit with it, but for me it's too busy. Or less colours might be good. 2 colours. Don't know. Maybe. And we've got gingerbread helpers. Now they're quite cute. I do like them. I often wish I was an amigurumiist, but I never seem to get the bug. So there's lots of instructions on how to do those. Save and win. What's this? Save 20% on your next big yarn shop, plus enter today your chance to win a whopping £3,000 in crafty storage prizes. That's at Love Crafts. I really need to find those glasses. I think that there's one of the problems is that this font is the letters are quite close together. So without the sort of glasses magnifying, I'm struggling a little bit. Never mind. Christmas jumpers. Who doesn't love a Christmas jumper? I dug mine out the other day. So those of you who come into my live streams, no doubt, will be seeing my Christmas wearing. I don't really do jumpers as such. I've got one sweatshirt. I do have kind of jumpers, but mostly they're t-shirts and the odd sweatshirt and things like that. So, don't know if we've got any in this magazine as such, but we'll see when we get there. That's quite a nice one though. Nice little subtle kind of snowflake design on there. And I like the sleeves. As you all know by now, if you've been watching these regularly, I'm not keen on those people that just do baggy sleeves or don't shape them like a proper pullover. You can shape crochet, and it kind of irks me a little when people don't. You know, just that will do. It won't do. Not for me, anyway. So that's a pretty one. I like that. Got a good snowflake. What's the word I'm looking for? Chart. If you need the chart for anything else. So we've got Elfish Moss Jumper. I thought it was a cardigan because of this part down here. I thought that was but it's not. It's a jumper. Okay. So we've got a few sizes as well. That's what it looks like when it's on. That foot looks enormous because it's at the front of the camera. That's an advert, seen that before. Get 3 issues for an amazing £6, should you wish. So this is all of the benefits there, the usual ones. So 3 issues for £6, then only £17.04 for every 3 months. That's with practical subs, and there's the code and everything if you want to do that. Hold that there for a little while so you get a chance to jot it down or whatever. You can always pause it if it's not long enough. So now we've got the bobbing along hats, and they are kind of cool. Although this reminds me of a hairstyle that Craig David used to have, which we in the family, because Paul was obsessed with Craig David, my oldest son, we used to call him Malteser head because he looked like he had all these little Maltesers stuck to his head. But yeah, reminds me of his hair. Snuggles the Snoozy Mouse. I do like that mouse, I must admit. It's kind of cool. Lots of instructions on how to do that. And it goes on for a few pages. That's not bad. 7 reasons handmade is best. Little editorial. Santa, please stop here. So this is a wall hanging, which I'm not keen on wall hangings, but as Christmas and it's a little sentiment, I can understand why we'd have one. So I could possibly have made that, get it out every year. That's fine. And if you want to be able to make it, here is the chart. So if you want to put that on anything, you could do it. It doesn't have to be the wall hanging. So that's pretty cool. That's worth the magazine, I think. Just adverts. So we've got cherry tree ornaments. Now this is pretty cool if you're planning on making something for Crystal at Bagger Day, who's asked people to send Christmas tree ornaments in. I think she did that on the other channel though, the bloggy one. We got the Enigma Crochet Along Part 8. Again, a bit busy for my liking. It is very, very pretty and very clever. I mean, you've got this little part, I think, is what we're doing in this particular episode. And yeah, it is lovely, but I think for my liking, just a tad busy. Just a tad. So is that still part of it? It is. Just an advert, another advert. Oh my goodness, pages stuck together. Oh, the Reykjavik jumper. Reykjavik. So if you're planning on going to Iceland, well, there's a shop called Iceland. I might go there, get some frozen bits. But the actual Iceland, possibly not. But that's quite nice. I like that. I don't know if I'd make it yellow. But yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad jumper. Again, good shaping, which I like to see. Crochet Essentials Crochet Box. I think this is an advert for the Crochet Society. Oh, it is. Yeah, the Society is very faint. It's because it's white and it's pink and I don't have good eyesight, as we've lamented. I did have my eyes lasered. This is why. Many years ago, I had my eyes lasered, so I have good vision. I just don't have good contrast. So that's where I fall down. If it's not quite bold print, then I do struggle with it slightly. If the lighting is really good, then I'm good. And I could put the light on, but then all the spotlights would bounce off the paper and you'd just see spotlights, which wouldn't be very nice. So here we go. We've got some adverts. We've got a book club, bits to read. Into the Trees blanket. If you fancy making a festive little throw, there's the chart as well. So that could be come in handy for something else. Should you want to put maybe that on the bottom, that's actually not a bad idea. Candy cane scarf. I do apologise for my throat as well. I've had a bit of asthma lately. Very annoying asthma and a virus that's left me with a bit of asthma. So I do apologise. It is annoying. It annoys me more, I can assure you. So we've got the Bella Coco Crochet Chronicles. We've got a picture of the family. Not often you see Mr. Coco, is it? So if you're interested in Sarah Jane's life, then that might be interesting to you. Let It Snow coaster. We've got a pattern for that. Oopsie. What else? Ooh, Christmas tree basket. Now that's nice. I like the basket. It's kind of bobbly. Might make it sturdy, mightn't it? And the tree, the pattern is this. It's not a symmetrical pattern, which would bother me. Having said that, it looks symmetrical when it's made up. Kinda. But it doesn't look it on here, which I might, if it doesn't look symmetrical when it's made, well, that does here, it would bug me big time. I'm like that. Things have to be kind of symmetrical for me. Even, things like jewellery. If they're not symmetrical, then I kind of don't like them. I don't know why. Some people like that, aren't they? Some people like wonky stuff and others don't. So here we got crochet community and some yarn kind of reviews and 5 reasons to shop local. More adverts and a freebie hook, which I never remember to send off for. I love this Jolly Robin cushion. He's a lovely fat little chap, isn't he? I like that. That's good. There's his red breast. He's sweet. We have robins here that come see us, so I kind of like that. So we've got the Starry Night blanket. So that's what that's all about. It's actually got stars there, but over on this side it's got what look like crosses. So that's nice. I like that. It's not overly busy. Oh, here we go. There's a bigger picture of the chart sort of thing. You've got stars and then you've got crosses as they get smaller. So it's like a whoosh. If you like that, that's kind of interesting. Not got a great deal of instructions, so it must be kind of easy. Must be an awful lot of the same repeat. Okay, so we've got the scarf. How to read a pattern. It's showing you how on this particular scarf, how to read a pattern. Always handy how-tos. Learn the basics, which we all kind of know, I guess. But I like the fact that they've given you a ruler on this, although it's very flimsy and it could easily get ripped. So, yeah. Okay, if you're careful. Unless you're bullying a china shop like myself, then it's not good. So we've got all the abbreviations, the standard ones that we always have. The next issue of Crochet Now, Colour Theory, Hook and Happy Stitch Marker Set. They're kind of nice. Let's have a little close-up, shall we? Oh, I like those. It's like a big nappy pin. Oh, one of those that you used to... Oh, did you ever have a kilt when you were young? My mum used to make me wear a kilt occasionally when they were fashionable. And that reminds me of a kilt pin more than a safety pin. But yeah, scratchy kilts. Tartan. It was all the rage back in the day, back in the 70s, I think. So we've got amazing blankets again in the next one. A big long scarf, a big wide scarf, and some pretty... They are Care Bears, aren't they? Wow. Oh, I remember my son Paul had a Care Bear. He loved it. He was given it, and it was pink. Nobody said, you know, you can't have a pink bear just because he's a boy. So that's the magazine. And then we've got the Toft. So there's always nice bits and pieces in Toft. 12 luxury crochet patterns. So as you can see, we've got what looks like a big bauble. We've got some bunnies and little mini Christmas stockings, some mittens, a big stocking, hats, would you say? More Christmas tree ornaments. Let's get stuck in then. Kerry's journal. I don't bother with things like that though. Stripe and spot baubles. So there we go. There are 3 of them. Again, if you're making stuff for Crystal, that would be perfect. So the Matilda, the Arctic hare. Not a bunny, she's a hare. And look at that picture, that is cute. We've got hares, well, we used to have hares opposite us. Massive, humongous hares that ran around the field, but I don't seem to see them anymore. I don't know if when the cliff collapsed, they decided to like move out, or if because people were camping over there, they've disturbed them, but they've gone. Just a little aside anyway. I was thinking of going for a walk and filming the new cliffs just to see how they're looking these days. It's freezing outside, kind of put me off. Anyway, that's I digress. We've got the Azure baby blanket, and it's made with, they are squares. That's nice. I actually made a square very much like that myself, where you've got like a granny corner but a solid side. What's the word I'm looking for? Makes a cross. It's kind of nice. So we've got the Toft colour palette. Methinks this might be a way of selling their yarn, but gives you a rough idea of some of the colour schemes that would look nice together. Don't have to buy it. So we've got the Cassia hat. That's nice. That's kind of a thin hat. I like that. And you've got it here with a kind of a...
I don't know that.
I didn't ask her. I don't know why she does that. Always amazes me how she just pipes up. So we've got kind of a, I want to say ginger hat, pom-pom. And over here we've got a blue one. But these are the fur ones that you can buy and put on. I like to make my pom-poms if I can. I think they look a little bit more coordinated then. But I know they are quite fashionable, aren't they? So this is a mini Christmas stocking. And we've got 3 kind of designs. Now these are pretty cool if you want to make them into, say, an advent calendar. If you had like a little board, like a cork board, and you could put hooks on, and you could put little gifts in, and that might be kind of cute. Ridge mittens. If you wanted to make mittens that are not fingerless. So many are, aren't they? I've made both, but I've got some tutorials for fingerless and for wristers, like half wristers that are sparkly. They're quite nice. But I've not actually done a full mitten, although it's easy enough to convert them. Christmas wish list. This is the U hat. Now I like that. That's kind of got obviously a spike drop stitch. And there's the pattern and the chart for that. This is a picture of the hat without the head. Again, a faux fur pom-pom. You don't have to use faux fur though. Faux fur. We've got a striped stocking. Now I like this stocking. It's very similar in a way to mine that I make, because I don't like holes, and I don't like, as many of you know, row after row of UK trebles, which are US double crochets, and that makes a big hole and things poke out. So I always make mine very, very close. The biggest stitch that I will use on a Christmas stocking is a half treble or a half double in the US, and that way it's tighter. It's either, for me, a UK double, which is a single crochet in the US, or the half treble, which is the half double. I won't do anything bigger because I don't like it poking out. So it is kind of similar to mine, although mine's not stripy. And the only, although I've made loads of them, the only tutorial I've got is for a chenille one on my channel. Now I like the snow blanket. Again, it's nice and tightly crocheted. I'm not really sure what it's made, what stitch, if it's a square or... Obviously they're squares, but you know, if it's made in the square or if it's made in rows. Can't really see what the stitch is on that one. I'm trying to read it quickly, but I can't see. Nice though. The gingham style. I made a nice gingham blanket for Tyler when he was in the tummy. And Gemma used that for ages. And it was blues, obviously, because it was a boy. But the gingham effect was much smaller than that one. But I do like a gingham blanket. So here we go. 3 issues for an amazing £6. Another one of those. Same thing. And we've got mini Matilda the Arctic Hare. So obviously the first one was this one. But this is... I think they'd be side by side. But no. We've got further on. There we go. If you want to make mini Matilda. And we've got a Zigzag Bauble. Another Christmas tree ornament. I don't know that I would put... If I had a whole tree that I could dedicate to crochet items. But I like my tree to sparkle. I'm a bit of a sparkly person, you know. I do like a bit of bling. So I'm not sure that I'd want crocheted on my tree unless, as I say, I had a specific tree just for it. So you've got charts as well with this one. Now we've got the Andora Headband, which looks very, very easy, very basic pattern. Should be okay for a beginner. What else do we have? Understanding your pattern. So a nice big blurb, if you like, on how to read the pattern. Probably goes into a little bit more in depth than the one in the actual magazine. Understanding your pattern rather than how to read your pattern. So here is another look at all the things that are in this particular Christmas edition of Toft. So what do you think? I kind of like it, and I like the peanuts as well. I can remember years ago I had a pen friend back in the 80s, early 80s, and she used to send me lots and lots of peanuts stuff because it was massive in the US at the time. And I had lots of Snoopy, Charlie Brown stuff. So there we go. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section. This is my last one, so I feel like I probably will subscribe again. You all seem to really like this one. So yeah, let me know what you think. What's your favourite? What might you make? Thank you for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care. And as I said before, if you've not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And you'll be informed when new videos pop up. So until the next one, bye for now.